Hello, this is a short video recording showing the process involved in taking down a chimney and rebuilding it. It had started to leak, the brickwork was failing, and it was time for a replacement. So here we go, how to rebuild the chimney. Okay, so it's early November, got the scaffolding up, and I'm in the process of taking down the old chimney on my house. It's become very rotten and damp, and I've already taken a good bit of the brickwork off, as you can see. So just want to show you what chimney looks like and what the lead flashing up there looks like. So let's go up and see. There's a lovely view from up here across the rooftop. That's the chimney to the other part of the house with nice bit of lead work, bit of pointing up needing there, but otherwise looking good. No wind up here, so it's ideal for this kind of job, which is as you can see, removing this chimney. I've got quite a lot of the brickwork away already. There's a heap of it that I've just removed. Just a detail here. This is the lead flashing going up the side of the chimney. You can see the board on the end of the house, on the gable end of the house, and they've dressed down the lead flashing on top of another sheet of lead, and that generally looks okay, really. But just on here, you can see how, in my opinion, how badly the lead work's been dressed around this corner here into this back gutter, this apron here. And although there's a nice bit into the brickwork here, further along it just tapers away and doesn't even go into the brick. So in some ways I'm quite glad to be tractor go by. I'm quite glad really to be redoing this chimney, which has been leaking, and the brickwork has been rotting away and spalling. That's the front face of the brick that's just blown off over the last few winters. And I was a little bit surprised to see that the chimney is just really a sort of hollow cavity, really, with the flue lining going down there. I thought there might be a bit more of a solid interior to it. Not knowing very much about chimneys, as you can appreciate. And that's the flue liner that I'm going to be replacing, because that's designed for a gas fire. It's just a single wall flue, which I temporarily put my wood burning stove onto, knowing that I was going to be doing this. So I'll put a proper twin wall stainless steel flue down there when we get to the right stage. So that's the state of the chimney, and what I've got to do now is get all this brickwork down to the ground and make ready for rebuilding. I've got a builder coming to do that, because brickwork and lead work isn't really my well, familiar subject, really. As you can see, there's quite a bit of damage to the brickwork there. Although that side looks okay. Yeah, not too bad that. That looks quite good. So it's really just little bits and bobs around the back there that maybe weren't so brilliant. Anyway, we'll start removing the rest of this brickwork and get it down to the roof level. Just got to be careful not to let any of this stuff go down the chimney, because it's still attached to the wood burning stove down below. So lift it carefully off. So here we are again. I've taken another layer of brickwork off, getting nearer to the area where the lead flashing is, and this is the back gutter. You can see the ridge line of the roof going along there, and the chimney's just offset from the ridge, and so there's lead work that's been dressed into the brick here, reasonable amount there, but it kind of tapers away to virtually nothing here, and really I don't know what's been keeping the water out of there. Probably nothing really, but maybe the water will have trickled down and you know, not gone into the house. But really, when it's rebuilt, I would want to see this properly dressed into the brickwork. And I'm getting now very close to the edge of the modern brick, and then below that is the old brick of the original house really. So I think what I'll do is I'll keep taking the red brick off, and then I'm going to start unloading this stuff down to the floor. On the floor. So I've got all of the red brick away now, and I'm through into the roof space, to the root of the old chimney. A lot of the lead work was held together with silicone, which isn't really satisfactory. But it was a good thing to get rid of it. So I'm going to leave it as it is now and just get tidied up, get this lot off the scaffolding, and then I think the next job is to go into the room below and take out the wood burning stove and get this flue pipe out of the way. So this morning the builder has brought a trailer full of bricks, and it's a case now of getting the bricks from ground floor all the way up to the top of the scaffold up there. So I've rigged up this system of a little plastic bucket. So that's what I'm doing, taking 5 bricks at a time up to the top. So, having hauled up something like 210 bricks, the next stage was to get the builder and try and get the work done before the proper winter set in. It was a bit of a race against time because by now it was getting on towards the end of November. Anyway, just in the nick of time, a guy called Danny Prescott from DJP Building Services arrived, and he set about building the stack, and it was great to see it go up. So I just wanted to show you how the chimney's turned out. I'm very pleased with it really. Looks quite nice. All the lead work's been completed. So let's just have a quick look at it in a bit more detail. So I've got the chimney pot with a stainless steel cowl on there. Got the aerial fitted. There's one of the lead damp proof trays and the stepped flashing, quite neat. We've got the apron flashing fitted here. You can see in detail how that's been done. So it carries across the front of the apron flashing here. Another nice close-up view of the flashing going up the side there towards the back of the chimney. So I just hope that the wind doesn't lift these. There is a bit of movement in them, but they should be okay, hopefully. That's the ridge line of the roof. So altogether, quite a nice job, really, I think. Very sound bit of brickwork. There's a view of the lead work around the back of the chimney. So you've got the damp proof tray here. Obviously there could be a bit of damp gets into the bricks and goes down the back of there, but I'm not too worried. That's the back gutter. That looks pretty sound. There's a tractor with some hedge clippings by the look of it. Anyway, it's a very damp, showery, windy day today. And here's the last view. I think the scaffolding will be going down pretty soon.